Do, 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 do. Oh, I forgot the little peoples. Let me see here. Okay, and then we just launched that. Interesting. Okay. I'll check. Okay, I think I know what this is, yeah. Alright. And two separate copies of OBS. Alright. We will just start the stream. I will check this later. How does this work? I'm trying to see how this works. So you stick your fist in there, and then it uses hydraulic pistons. And then why is this chained? Okay.
Huh. So you're the new overboss. I expect you and I are gonna have a lot to discuss in the future. Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
Hi.
Hell of a balancing act, being in charge. I don't envy you.
Well, hello there, young fella. Welcome to Nuka World.
Mira!
Your friendly Nuka World informational robotic assistant. Is this your first visit to Nuka World?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Well, that's terrific. We're so happy to welcome you to Nuka World. Now, before you set off on your grand Nuka adventure, let me tell you about error, system malfunction.
Are you finished wasting my time, you filthy low-life scabber? Cause I'm getting bored, and when I get bored, I get violent.
Wait, what did you just say?
Oh, what's wrong, dirtbag? Too hopped up on chems to understand English? Or just too stupid? Well, I think you heard me just fine.
System restored. Oops! Sorry about that little glitch. Data logs indicate unauthorized tampering with my personality subroutines. Please contact a Nuka World maintenance technician as soon as possible.
What happened? Who was tampering with you?
I wish I could say. The personnel involved do not match visual records of any known Nuka World employees. Fortunately, my audio receptors recorded the entire event, and I submitted a holotape per standard security procedures. Now don't you worry, even despite that unfortunate incident, I'm still operating at well over 61% normal capacity.
That's a passing grade.
To say, I have a little tip to help you make the most of your exciting Nuka World adventure. Be sure to collect park medallions as you enjoy our amazing rides and attractions. There's a special reward if you collect a full set. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, any time is the right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
What if I want a place to relax or get a bite to eat? Where should I go?
Why, you're already here. Nuka Town. If you're searching for a tasty treat your kids will love, take the whole family to Cappy's Cafe. Looking for a romantic night out?
Oh yeah, I mean, Disney adults would probably find this romantic.
View while you enjoy a world-class dining experience? Head on up to the Fizz Top Grill on Fizz Top Mountain. If you're up for a challenge, test your skills at the Nuka Cave, or take a wild ride in one of our cola cars. What else would you like to know?
Tell me about the different areas of the park.
With pleasure. Set a course for the stars in the galactic zone and see the amazing future of mankind's journey into space. Explore Starport Nuka and blast into adventure aboard the Nuka Galaxy roller coaster. Travel back in time to Dry Rock Gulch, where you can walk the dusty streets of a frontier town. See history come to life in our authentic reenactments of cowboys and gunslingers as they tame the Wild West. Witness the wonder of nature in Safari Adventure, home to an amazing collection of exotic animals from all over the world. Challenge the hedge maze and climb the towering treehouse, where you'll enjoy a commanding view of our magnificent menagerie. Be sure to visit Kitty Kingdom, a magical realm where fantasy meets fun.
Give me a second, hold on. I just need to check something.
For the whole family, your younger types will love to go for a spin on the giant Ferris wheel. And be sure to take a tour of King Cola's castle. Finally, in celebration of its worldwide debut, we've revamped the World of Refreshment ride to feature a river of Nuka Cola Quantum.
A river of Nuka Cola Quantum?
Tell me more about these park medallions.
I'd be delighted to. Spread throughout the park are several dispensing machines that will give you a special park medallion. Once you've got a complete set, just bring them back.
Where can I find these dispensing machines?
I'll give you a hint. You'll want to visit some of our most popular rides and attractions to find them. What else would you like to know?
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. System malfunction.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable dung-sniffing dirt scratcher!
System restored. Have a great day.
Okay. So someone's got multi-personality or bipolar. Yeah, I think it's more bipolar.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others. Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
I wish this was like the older games where I could just wait until morning. Instead, I'm gonna have to go up to my suite and sleep. What time is it? Legendary microchip. I found the platinum chip. Where's my bed? Okay, I guess this is my bed.
Another day with you.
Thank you, Carrie, for lover's embrace. So this is probably going to be a shorter stream, question mark, because I do gotta babysit tomorrow. Whenever I babysit, I have to be up like super early. Let me see here. The YouTube stream is acting out.
Gotta keep searching. Can't give up now. Hello again. Yes, I'm still here and still searching.
I could help you out.
Oh, no thanks.
Sure. I'm a fellow.
Wow, really? I've read all kinds of... How about I give you...
Sounds like a great idea.
Then let's get started. Right this way, if you please.
Cat being a haystack.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head.
Fizz Top Mountain here provides a commanding view of Nukatown, USA, and the other areas of the park. Some of the finest and most expensive dining in the park was found at Fizz Top Grill, which you can see up on the mountain slope.
I want to tackle, like, run tackle, like in, Repo. I'm watching a friend play Repo right now. For some reason, that, like, function is just stuck in my head.
Not all of the attractions at Nuka World were rides. The Nuka-Cade here boasted dozens of exciting games of skill for the whole family to enjoy.
Yo, Nuka-Cade.
Earning tickets you could spend to get all kinds of awesome Nuka-Cola merchandise. If I'd been around back then, I'd probably have spent a whole week in here trying to win all the prizes.
Maybe we'll check out the Nuka-Cade. Oh, it uses pre-war money. Thank God we got a lot of that.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
I need to fix the YouTube stream. Let me see here. Let's see if that fixes the YouTube stream. Not that we get any YouTube viewers, but like, it's still nice.
Those seeking a more refined experience could sit down to a sumptuous meal at the Parlor Dinner Theater, home to the renowned Nuka World players.
The parlor wasn't just a dinner theater. It also hosted one of the park's most sought-after events, the Bottle and Cappy Show. The show was so popular, tickets would sell out months in advance.
Nope, that just broke the YouTube stream even more.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're curious.
I don't think standing in front of live fire is a good idea, but you do you, sister.
With its brightly colored design and delicious burgers and fries, it's no surprise Cappy's Cafe was hugely popular with kids. The cafe was best known for its super spicy Nuka Blast Burger, which was so hot, it was nicknamed the A-Bomb on a bun. On the park's busiest days, the line to get into the cafe was said to stretch all the way to Fizz Top Mountain.
Hey, Kiri.
Past the market is Nuka World's front gate, which led to this entrance plaza. It was widely believed that the park's average daily attendance numbered in the tens of thousands. Of course, the Nuka-Cola Corporation never released official figures, but from everything I've read, I think that's a low estimate. You might have seen the robot dressed like a big red Nuka-Cola bottle. That's Nira, the park's informational attendant. She might be the only one in the park who's as enthusiastic about Nuka-Cola as I am. And that concludes the tour. Pretty good, huh?
So, getting back to the purpose for your visit here, what were you searching for?
Right. I promised I'd tell you. So here goes. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with this stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. And oh my gosh. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
Bradburton. I remember that name. He was the guy who invented Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly. Wow. Not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Equip the Cappy glasses. How much pre-war money do I have? $11. Yeah, sure. We'll just. Requires pre-war money. Okay. All right. Let's look for these Cappy. These hidden Cappy right here. All right. Give me a second while I try to fix these. Alright, I just had to restart it. YouTube streams should be good now.
I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Alright.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
You can head on in, over. Sorry, Max. All anyone's turned up so far is that he's got that Pip-Boy on his arm.
So, our new overboss is a vault dweller.
Or ice the vault dweller.
You can go.
Hey.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
What were you discussing when I walked in?
Well, you, Overboss. You're an unknown quantity, and we're interested in knowing who we're dealing with.
So we'd like if you answered the question.
Yes. What went through you as you crushed the life out of that oaf?
taking down an opponent like that?
Sure looked it.
Perhaps you're better suited to this than I expected. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
And what's that?
Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools.
Well, pre-war
I
money.
joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal. Though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
Actually, I'm really more in this for the soda.
Great. Another nut.
William. Of course, Overboss. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, but do take a little time to consider the kind of life we could all have if we put this place back to doing what it does best.
Hey, Mags.
You here to work? I've got something I think you might be able to handle.
What's happening?
A supply train of ours was hit. Forced to dig in to protect the goods. I'd have you go in to ensure their survival.
Who will I be facing?
Raiders. Nothing but pushovers, really.
Who are we talking about here?
Some raiders.
Mm-hmm. If I scratch your back, I expect...
Not to worry, Overboss. Successful.
Think I'm gonna enjoy that.
Superb.
Uh-huh.
Hidden Cappy, where's the hidden Cappy? Oh, she gave me a holotape about it, yeah. Where is it?
I thought about trying my hand at the con. Do it. Mags and William normally have me frisk visitors, but you get special treatment.
Give me a second, sorry. Okay.
Man, I've been getting the shake. Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're
Alright, who are these nerds?
Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here.
You could restore Nuka World to its former glory. Instead of just being raiders and stuff, you guys are just all my employees now. And anyone who has a question about that can die.
The pack lets it all hang out. handle shit without bothering. You need help finding
I can handle it.
There's plenty of collars in the keys.
Got a chase if you want to catch.
Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing.
I'll send you my resume and references.
The fuck's a resume? Whatever, don't matter. Name's Mason. Pax Alpha. This here's our side of town. You might be overboss for now, but I'm the boss of the pack, and it's gonna stay that way. As long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
Your people aren't gonna cause me any problems, are they?
The pack does what I tell them. You don't get in my way, they won't get in yours.
Ominous.
Let's work together, Mason. I'm not interested in ruining your gig.
That ain't a lie, and things might end up all right between us. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Colt. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
You don't want to be overboss?
If I thought the other gangs would go along, yeah, I'd run this place in a heartbeat. Might have to. If you turn out to be a turd. At least it ain't Mags Black. Or Freak Nisha. Besides, you can't possibly be worse than Coulter.
Coulter was weak. Why'd you follow him at all?
Been wondering that ourselves. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not a man to mess with. And things were good in the beginning. Really good. But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
So what is it you want?
Acts, action, something. Anything that's more than the sitting around we've been doing for the last year.
Things could be worse. Trust me. I've seen it.
No shit. We've all seen it worse. Sure, this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there, but it ain't the palace of cats we signed up for. Ain't none of us happy, not even the disciples. And they're normally a chip a bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast. Gage put the brakes on that, got us together, and promised he'd find somebody to deal with Coulter.
Ooh.
So what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Ain't nothing I ain't already.
So what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Hey, I only know what I've heard. The story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming overboss. And he got you in here, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Maybe it lets him get things done without getting dirt on his hands. After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors and promised to get someone to off Coulter. And you did just that. Might have been the whole point of the gauntlet all along.
I trust we're done with the history lesson.
Yeah, boss. Just trying to fill you in on why we're all so pissed off. Look, let's cut to the chase. You're gonna do right by the pack. I hear you've been talking to the other gangs.
What's the pack got over the other gangs?
The pack are the meanest sons of bitches you'll ever meet. We do whatever it takes, and we're fiercely loyal. The operators will cut your throat as soon as they get what they want out of you. And the disciples, who the fuck knows what those crazy bitches want? There's something wrong with them. You can't trust someone who ain't willing to show you their face.
Don't worry. You'll get your fair share of the caps.
Sure, fine. But it ain't just about the cap. If you want to set your heel, we expect to be top dogs around here. One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around here, keeping the zoo in order. If you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Hey.
You need something, yes?
Hey there.
Yes.
Your thoughts?
You know, you move in such a delightful manner. It is very stimulating.
Didn't have anything else.
Okay. So these fucking furries are just furry LARPers. So the site operators are basically cutthroat, like tacticians. The pack is well, furry LARPers who think they're tough.
Been waiting for you.
Let's see who the disciples are.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Damn Nuka Cola song stuck in my head again.
Yeah, this is a power keg about to explode though.
Because we sure will be.
You got 3 different groups with 3 different, more like 3 different MOs.
Come on, girl. You know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big guy? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
Hey.
Like much to
So, you're
Wanna
Gage's
talk-
little pet project.
Talk to Nisha.
Pet project? What's that supposed to mean?
Gage didn't say anything. Apparently, we're not good enough to run this place ourselves. Gage wanted to bring in his own little puppy to replace Coulter. But I guess training a puppy is way easier than getting us to do what he wants.
Last I checked, I'm the overboss.
You survived the gauntlet, you killed Coulter, with Gage's help, of course. So sure, you're the overboss, but that title hasn't meant anything for a long time now. If Gage thinks that'll change overnight, he's dead wrong. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
What do you mean by keeping the peace?
It means do what you want, but don't get caught. The last thing I need is the operators and Pack breathing down my neck. We can take either of them one-on-one, but I don't like my odds when it comes to double duty. So keep the peace. It's the only rule we need.
This world needs rules. Otherwise, we'll never recover.
Rules are dangerous because people start to trust them. They make you think you're safe, but once you turn your back, you're dead. Coulter thought some sort of rule or code made him untouchable. But he found out he was wrong. The hard way. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
How many lives has this gauntlet claimed?
Who's counting? It's at least enough to keep the traders busy. We like to send them in to clean out the bodies whenever things get right in there. They don't always make it out alive, of course. The gauntlet
Oh my god, Azza's raiding my channel! Thank you, Azza! Hi, Stinky. Why am I Stinky?
That thing? should be shut down. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? People are dangerous.
Love
That's just
you.
child's play. Just a bunch of traps and critters. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises.
Thank you, Ezra.
Never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
Are you questioning me? You're overboss?
Not questioning. Just curious. We were wrong about Coulter. We won't make the same mistake twice.
I'm the best there is.
Willing to bet your life on that? You see, the disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
Let's see here.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter.
Curie just like that. Sorry, Curie, but I have to play tough.
For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes...
Uh-huh.
Alright. Curie doesn't like it when I act tough.
Come across any Hebologist crazies? Just ignore them. Told those freaks to stick to their camp.
Hebologist? There's a Hebologist camp.
Last one died too fast. Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Okay, freak. I need to finish this game up so I can stream Minecraft next week. Alright, where do I go from here? The Fist Top Grill patio.
The Overboss returns. Well, you're back in one piece. That's a good sign. Everything all peachy with our friendly neighborhood psychopaths? Sure hope you didn't promise them too much. I mean, going a little over the top is part of the game, but you don't want them holding it against you if you can't deliver.
They'll do what they're told. That's all that matters.
Oh boy, okay. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done. This place is huge. Divided up into sections. Parks, whatever the hell they called them back in the day. We need to take them all back. One at a time. Every section we secure gives us a little more breathing room and more resources. You stake a claim, plant a little flag for one of the gangs, and that settles it. It's theirs for good. Who gets what, that'll be your call. Whoever you hand it off to will appreciate it, but the others might get a little jealous. You know how it goes.
Plant a flag? Are you serious?
Dead serious. Look, you leave it up to anyone else, the gangs will all just fight over who deserves the space. A lot of these idiots can't read, so it needs to be as plain as day for them to get on board. They know what to watch for. So that's it. Nice and simple, right? Take a minute. And hey, we're in this together, so I might as well go all in. You want me watching your back? You just say the word.
Why? What's in it for you?
For the love of... Ain't you been listening? I'm the one that sold this whole idea to the gangs. Shit goes south, it ain't just your head they're gonna want on a stick. I like my head where it is, so if I can do anything to help keep it there, I'm gonna.
No thanks. I got this.
Suit yourself.
Alright. Secure Galactic Zone, secure Dry Rock, secure Kitty Kingdom, secure Safari Adventure. Ooh, Quantum. Alright, so what should we do first, chat?
Hey.
Do you need? I was.
Yeah, Carrie's not gonna like what this place makes of me. To be fair, I also don't like Nuka World for... as a concept. It feels like Bethesda heard people complain about like wanting to play as raiders, and it was like, okay, fine. You have a raider DLC.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. Ain't no
I don't know. I just feel like it's not very good story-wise, especially if you're doing like a quote-unquote good guy playthrough.
That last one died too fast.
Let's check out the Nuka-cade. You are here. How did I get lost already? Alright, there we go. Nova recovery, you can fast travel. Okay, so now we should be able to fast travel anytime.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
I'm pretty sure the slaves think very fondly about that. Let's check out the arcade real quick. What time is it? Okay, we got like an hour.
You're the new overboss, right? You sure made an example out of Coulter.
And you are?
Impressed. I've never seen anyone survive in cola cars for more than a minute. Of course, you did have a little help. Age was the one that clued you in. Yeah, I know all about it. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. I think Coulter got exactly what he deserved.
So, you weren't loyal to Coulter?
Hell no. Coulter was a goddamn idiot. With Coulter running the show, business was starting to dry up. Now that you're here, I'm betting everyone stands to make a lot more money. Speaking of which, I'm hoping you're here to spend a little bit of your own at the Nuka Cave.
What exactly is this place?
It's my pride and joy. The one good thing that came out of getting stuck working for Coulter. Yeah, all of the amusements and games around you are working thanks to yours truly. I'm the only one that can take them apart and put them back together again. If I go, then it's only a matter of time before they fall apart. And all the cute little prizes you can win? Yeah, you can thank me for those too.
How do I get started?
Eager to play, eh? That's what I like to hear. Every game in the Nuka Cade still takes the original pre-war tokens. Just slot one into the machine and you're off. If your score is high enough, the machine will kick out a bunch of tickets which you can redeem at a prize terminal for all sorts of goodies.
How do I get tokens?
Well, I usually just tell my customers that I sell them. But seeing as you're the new overboss, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you a few other ways of getting them. You can also get tokens from the pre-war token machines in the Nuka Cave, but they only take pre-war money. And if you look around the parks hard enough, I'm betting you'll find a few here and there. I'll tell you what, just to officially welcome you to Nuka World, here's a token to get you started.
Pog, free token.
I don't know. You can do better. How about 2?
Nope, can't do it. Well, I guess that's it. If you need anything...
Sure.
Oh, don't forget to take this with you, boss. That way you can't say I never did you any favors.
And what's the prize terminal? I want to see what prizes there are. $198 tickets, let's go. So where do I redeem these prizes?
A few of the machines have been acting up, but don't worry, I fixed them.
Thirst Sapper. Thirst Sapper for this is actually kind of broken, I think.
Excuse me.
Hey, boss. Ready to spend some caps?
Let's see what you have.
UKK tokens, atomic rollerball, jet fuel. Okay. Stim's always good. Oh, here we go. Nuka prize terminal. $218. Let's see what prizes we got. For level 1, a paddle ball and string, souvenir plastic ball, souvenir magnet badge, souvenir sloth toy, 2 souvenir sloth toys. I wonder if they're different. Bunch of Nuka Cola, a missile. Nuka Cola Victory, Nuka Cola Dark, Operator's chest, a mini nuke? Plasma acid soaker? What the fuck is an acid soaker? Alright. Let's go find the hidden cappy that's in this area. She said, did she give us a holotape?
Sure, we carry guns, but it's not fun unless you're up close and
Find the hidden cappy in King Kingdom. Find the hidden cappy. Galactozone, Dry Rock. Safari Adventures. Where's the hidden cappy that's here? Is it here in this bathroom? Jet. Duct tape. Are you a hidden cappy?
damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again. Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Yeah, I think we're gonna eliminate the disciples.
There's machines here that used to spray kids with Nuka-Cola. What was wrong with those people?
Nisha
Hi.
really only has
There's
one
some
rule
bad
around
jobs
here.
here, but
Don't
cleaning
get
up
caught.
the PAX hideout is the worst. Ugh, that smell.
Nisha really only has one rule around here.
Don't get caught. Nisha only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
It's not fun unless you're up close. Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. Ain't no fan.
Where is... Maybe she's in the market? Well, I'll ask her about clues. I vaguely remember her from Fallout 3. She was Nuka-Cola crazed. Maybe we'll play Fallout 3 again. I need a break from Fallout though after this. I spent way too much time in Fallout 4. Nuka Town Market. Oh, hi, Kiri.
Hey,
May I be of it? Yes, my love?
your thoughts?
I must warn you, the thought of you being close with anyone else causes very complicated emotions in me.
Aww.
Nothing else I needed.
As you say.
The guy selling chems is a little off.
Hey, Jess. Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. He scared the hell out of me. Gave me nightmares.
I'm not planning to give anyone nightmares.
Thank goodness. I'll sleep a lot better having you in charge. So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job, keeping all these raiders in line.
I didn't choose this. I was just trying not to get killed by a maniac in power armor.
I guess any one of us would have done the same thing in your situation. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to me. Or were you here to pick something up?
I'll take a look, sure.
Right away, boss.
Baton, sledgehammer, okay. Plasma thrower? Plasma pistol? Fusion core, okay.
That last one died too fast.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, boss. Congratulations on taking out Coulter. I'm, sure you'll do great.
Why would you congratulate me? It's not like you're free to go.
Well, to be honest, I don't know you yet, boss. Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual, or you could, well, you know, get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Well, I admit, I didn't like being roped into this job in the first place.
Then this might be your chance to make some changes around here. The gangs that call this place home are already at each other's throats. Now, you could risk your own neck and try to keep them from tearing each other apart, or you could do the right thing and put them in the ground. When it's all said and done, you're still running this place from your fancy house on the mountain over there. Except now, you won't have to sleep with a gun under your pillow.
I'd have to kill all of them?
No, of course not. If you're serious about this, then you'll have to take down the leaders of the gangs. That means putting a bullet into Nisha, Mason, Mags, and Mags's brother, William. Once you do that, the gangs will collapse and Nuka Town goes back to being a free trading post. I should, probably stop talking about this out here. Just keep what I said in mind. Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor around here.
Interesting, interesting.
Everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies too, if you're looking for those.
A doctor? How did you end up in this place?
Well, it's a bit of a story. I used to live at a settlement west of here. We got hit by Coulter and his gang back when he had one. It was a tough fight. We killed some of theirs, they killed some of ours. There were wounded on both sides, but nobody could get to them. I called out for a ceasefire on the condition that I'd see to their injuries as well as ours. Saved a few lives that day, including Coulter's. When he set up this place, he came back for me. Said if I came along, he'd make sure his guys wouldn't hit our settlement again. Now this place is my home. Anyway, anything I can do for you? Treatment or supplies?
Patch me up, Doc.
All right, let's start with your symptoms.
Think I soaked up.
All right, let's flush your...
Alright. That's kind of sad.
Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
That was it?
Very well then.
Just here to pick up some supplies, boss.
Excuse me.
This place really makes me want a Nuka Cola.
The traders here are no better than slaves. Poor bastards.
Must be stressful. Running this den of backstabbers, throat cutters, and double dealers. Let my chems put that troubled mind at ease, eh?
Just looking.
Whatever you want, Bob.
Came a long way to see this place.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
I'd bring my kids here someday. If not for all these raiders.
As long as you keep it.
Hey.
Found some pretty good stuff while I was out on the road. Interested?
Let's see what you have.
Throat slicer. Did someone just disappear in front of me?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll stay in line.
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear a speech.
General goods here. Come on over and pick up what you need.
Sure, I'm here to trade. I'm not letting my guard down for a second.
Starcore.
How are you feeling?
Hey there, boss. You really laid a beat down on Coulter. That was something. Guess that means his big plans for the park died with him.
Big plans.
Big plans. Did that include getting killed in his own arena?
Well, of course not, boss. Back when Coulter first took over, he had big ideas. And he made some big promises. His plan was to get the power plant back online and light up the whole park, making it easier to conquer and safer for all of us. We could have done it too, but things changed. Slowed down. Coulter stopped pushing, stopped caring so much.
Why'd he stop caring? Did something happen?
Some of the gangs were guessing he got too comfortable, but I don't really know. Well, I'm just a trader, so I know my opinion doesn't count for anything. But I still think it's a good plan. Hell, I might even give those poor bastards out in Dry Rock Gulch a fighting chance.
What poor bastards are you talking about?
Back when the raiders took over, some of us, the traders who were here before, I mean, got away. Last I heard, those folks were holed up in Dry Rock Gulch. They're probably struggling. If they're alive at all. You think you'll follow through on Coulter's plan? Get the juice flowing again?
You seem pretty well informed.
You seem pretty well informed about Coulter's plans.
Well, yeah. Coulter needed my input on getting the power plant running again. I'm sort of the unofficial chief handyman around here. Or as close as we've got to one. Guess you could say I've got a vested interest in the plan to get the power back on. Speaking of which, do you think...
Coulter had the right idea. I just might finish what he started.
I hope you do, boss. Truth is, I've dreamed about that day more than once. Not sure why, really. Maybe I've just grown attached to the place. What with all the work I've done on it. It sounds funny, I know, but I think Nuka World is something really special. I think she deserves to have her lights shine again. And just imagine, at night you'd see it for miles around. Folk would talk about it. They'd come from all over to shop in the market. That's a lot of caps for you and the gangs.
How long have you been here?
Been about 20 years now, I guess. For better or worse, Nuka World is my home. Gotta get back to work here.
So, you're the new boss. Coulter was no pushover. If you were tough enough to take him out, then you definitely earned that title. Whatever his faults, I'll say this. Coulter built something here. Something important. A lot of people come a long way to trade here. A lot of caps flow through the market. It's the kind of opportunity you don't want to take for granted.
What do you mean?
As long as people feel safe coming here, the caps will flow. But raiders, they're unpredictable. Quick-tempered. It's a delicate balance, this place. Lots of reward, but just as much risk. There's one other thing you should probably know. I've got an arrangement with Shank. When I'm out on the road, I keep an ear to the ground. I hear anything interesting, I relay it to him.
Who is Shank?
He's a man in the know. Anything noteworthy happens either here in Nuka World or out in the Commonwealth. Odds are, he's well informed about it.
Sounds good to me.
Feel free to keep that going.
Will do. Since you're here.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what you have.
Okay. In the past, disciples never left their victim alive. After they strike the lines of the gangs in Nuka World, they learn to curb their appetite for blood. Yeah, I'm definitely getting rid of the disciples.
Only good thing about being sent outside? No collar.
Hi there. If you have
Now, where is this?
Understanding the operators ain't hard. They know how to live. The other gangs, dying is more their strong suit.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again. Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless
I want to find the hidden Cappy in this area. Oh, here she is.
Careful out there. The park's a pretty dangerous place.
Sierra.
Remember, you won't see hidden Cappy codes without the glasses. Make sure you're wearing them while you search. Happy hunting!
If Lizzie asks you to volunteer for one of her tests,
Hidden Cappy, hidden Cappy, hidden Cappy code.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
If I was a hidden Cappy, where would I be? The Nuka games. Souvenir magnet cat, souvenir magnet cow.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Hmm. Says it's around here. Let's see if we can get some daylight in here. Hi, Cappy. Bodily.
I thought about trying my hand at the con.
Hi, Sierra.
Here's hoping they didn't hide the Cappies too well.
Did she give me... Maybe it was a note. Nope, I don't know.
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself.
Alright, what's this quest called? Cappy in a haystack. Let's see here. Yeah, it says I get a holotape. Hidden Cappy contest hints, that's what's called. Nope. Oh, here it is. Down near the bottom of Fizz Top Mountains, Cappy's enjoying a view of the fountain. Okay, so there's the fountain. Down near the bottom of Fizz Top Mountain. Cappy's enjoying a view of the fountain.
Fuck, it's been real busy lately. Guess things are going well.
I can see the fountain from here. Not here, though.
These collars are getting damn hot.
That blocks the view. So everything from here blocks the view of the fountain. Oh,
That's one.
G. And what happens if I take off the glasses? Well, I gotta report my findings to,
That last one died too fast.
And then what do we do? What to do?
Hey, Sierra.
Keep those eyes peeled. Those cappies could be pretty well hidden.
Don't have the key.
Okay.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though.
Overboss? Making trouble?
Alright. There's a lot of stuff to do. Okay. Let's... Like him dying from the Ferris wheel. Did we not get a quest for turning on the power?
The data I'm collecting will serve any purpose.
Pack and disciples. Bunch of amateurs being dressed.
Junk inside.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking.
Let's see here if we got a quest or not. Because so...
You see that crazy robot dressed like a father?
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's talking.
3 rival gangs in one place and they're not killing each other? Never seen anything like it.
My definition of a good day is one where I don't find a nest of bloodworms in a utility tunnel.
Oh, I have to clear out the 5 sections of the park first. Okay. So, I guess let's start that. Sponsorship by the... Oh, some weapons can disintegrate, goofy.
Hi there. If you
Can we
have
fix
any questions
Nira?
about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, if you collect a full set of park medallions, I'll give you a special reward.
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. You're still here? System restored. Have a great day.
Alright, so, Cola cars are in the parlor. Just Galactic Zone's the closest.
Oh, hey guys. Didn't see you there.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. Ain't no fear. Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. This one died too fast.
Do I hop on the train or do I just walk? Stay alive, Carrie. Stay alive. We're in Galactic Zone now. Okay, we just walk. No! Mr. Frothy! Read Tina's log.
Parents, don't forget to pick up your child's Nuka Sheriff Star after today's Wild West Stunt Show performance. Yeehaw!
That's it. We're heading to the Galaxy Zone again tomorrow. I'm not sure how I feel about these salvage ruins. Amazing to see how much old tech still works, but I wish you could stay and study all Dad's crews instead of rip apart and haul back with scrap, as the world didn't have enough rusted metal broken circuits. At least I only have to look at half shift. I'm looking forward to getting back to my work on Star Control. I hope the old mainframe's still running. So my father told him there weren't enough cores left to turn it on. If he had waited an hour, we could have so pulled around from the zone, gotten Star cores back up and running, and had people looking. I could have made it work, but he didn't listen. He wouldn't listen. Now, God, I hope he's alright. I can hear the screams. We're gonna wait for nightfall and make a run for the gate. Interesting, interesting. Friend. I wanted to be friends with the Nuka bot. And the mouse stems. Consumer animatronic. Take outfit. A bloody board? Oh boy!
Critical damage imminent. Requesting assistance.
Whee! That was a fun ride. Don't we need a medallion? Do call it victory.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Oh, good. I found.
Why does Nuka World have turrets?
Ready to blast off for adventure in the Nuka Galaxy.
Why are there ceiling turrets?
Stick with me, and we can take on the galaxy. Sounds like we've got a colony to defend. Let's go. The launch bay is just up ahead.
Fugitive is a
Why are all the robots here aggro? I don't know, Kiri. I would like to know that too. Does Adam's judgment do? Why aren't you using Adam's judgment?
Won't be able to pick this.
Oh God! Excuse me. Let's pop some rat away. How does Nuka World know what aliens look like? What can I do with an overdue book? God damn. Why does everything want to kill me?
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Okay, again, Nuka World. Why give... Star Core. Why give actual functioning turrets? Alright, we need to dip.
Where are you?
Fucking... Why does Space Mountain want to kill me? Let's get out of here. I think we're gonna end the stream because this is too much. Let's just get out of here. What do you mean going down? I want to go up.
Planetscape setting. North entrance. Approach and hostile target. Identified.
Alright.
Yes.
Let's just call it here, because I do gotta be up somewhere early tomorrow. We've been playing this game for almost 3 whole days. So while I wrap things up, because it's 10:11, yeah, so thank you everyone who stopped by. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, day, night, wherever you are. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Be good, and I'll see you guys next time. Next time I stream should probably be either tomorrow evening, if not Wednesday. I'm gonna shoot for tomorrow evening, but probably Wednesday's more likely, just because, like I said, I'm gonna be out. Right, see you guys. Bye.